edition of Northern Heat, and this week our special guest is Jillian Friolet. And just making sure that people understand right up front that we're this close because we're inside our family bubble. Jillian's my niece. And so, Jillian, you know, one of the reasons why I wanted to talk to you today is because, you know, you're a young professional. You've been away in school for how many years now?
I'm going into my 5th year university.
5th year university. So what are you studying?
So my first year I went away, I did a business course. So it was la gestion de la petite et la moyenne entreprise.
Okay.
It was a 1-year course. And then I'm going into my 4th year of interior design at the University of Moncton.
Okay, so because of Thermalwood, did that have a little bit of an influence on where you wanted to go and what you wanted to do in interior design?
A little bit. Let's just say that coming back to the region is one of my top priorities.
And that's one of the key elements and one of the things I want to talk about today. It's because you are going to be a young professional. You're already there, I am assuming, because of some of the jobs that you're doing. But what's attracting you to come back? You're coming back, right?
Yes,
Okay.
Eventually.
Eventually. But, you know, we do have an issue with an exodus of young people that move away from Bathurst and go to different places. Yes, you're in Moncton, but you've come home. You're home every weekend that you can. And on top of that, you come home in the summertime to work. So what's attractive? What is it that this region brings so that you want to come home?
It's the beauty of the region. Think everything is close. We have the beach, we have the snowmobile trails, the woods, the beautiful golf course. It's not everybody realizes what Bathurst has. They all think it's a really small town and we don't have anything, but it's a hidden gem in our little region.
And you're absolutely right. It's a hidden gem, and that's one of the things that people from outside don't really realize. And people from outside that come here and see what we've got, then all of a sudden they get pretty excited about what we have. And sometimes we just can't see it for ourselves, and you very fortunately have been able to see that. So you're here in the summertime, and you're pretty busy, I guess, with summer jobs.
Yeah.
So what are you doing? You put a plug in already for one of your jobs at the golf course, but...
Yeah, so I work full time at the golf course, at the Gallenberg Golf Course.
Okay.
I've been there for many years. So I've been there at the golf course. I've been working at the bar for 3 years, my 3rd year. And I just started, I think 2-3 weeks ago, an internship with CLAD, the architectural firm here in Bathurst.
Okay, so that fits in quite well to the work that you're already planning on doing once you graduate, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So you're getting a little bit of experience there too?
Yeah, it's really helping me apply my skills that I've been learning for the past 3 years. And it's making me a lot more comfortable in knowing what my capacities are in the job that I want to intend on doing later on.
Yeah. So you've had the opportunity to come back here in the summertime and to gain experience in different things. And you also have a little business on the side too, I think, right?
Yeah.
So you're going to talk about it, or are you just going to keep that to yourself?
It's
Yeah.
So I've been a makeup rep for it's a little over 2 years now. So I sell unique, say everybody does different things, but I got into the makeup one. So
Okay.
yeah, I've been doing that for 2 years and I really like it.
So anybody that listens to this show and that knows you will know that you've got an entrepreneurial spirit.
Yeah.
And for as long as I can remember, we started the business here in 2008, and you've been telling me to get ready that you're going to push me out and take over the business sooner or later.
Eventually.
Eventually you're going to come
Yeah.
back. So that's all good. So there's opportunities here. What I'm hearing from you, that there's all kinds of opportunities here if you kind of look for them.
Yeah.
So that again is the message that we're trying to get out there. Is the opportunities are there. You're still young. There's still all kinds of things that you can do. Friends, family, everything else is in the mix, right?
Yeah, you see the city is booming. There's projects developing that soon will be coming, and more and more people want to come back to the region. My age, I know that a lot of people are looking to buy houses and wanting to come back, because when you move away, you realize what Bathurst has to offer that our other places don't. The long commutes, and I don't want to commute a long time to go to work.
Yeah, long commutes, exactly. Yeah. And you hear that from people even with all this COVID going on. You could hear people that I work with in Toronto saying that I'm working out of my home and I'm saving 3 hours of driving every day. Can you imagine that? None of us in Bathurst would ever imagine
No.
having to drive.
Takes me 8 minutes to drive to work.
So there we go. So there's a young person telling about the things that they can find that really attracts us to this region. And thank you very much, Jillian, for talking about us today. And hopefully that's an inspiration for other young people to look at Bathurst and try to figure out ways to come back here.
Thank you.
So, again, thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for doing something different and for turning on the heat in Northern Heat.